Welcome in, I'm Mark McLean. It's been a while since I have done a shave video, but it's time. Yeah, I've been shaving, but I haven't had the time to do a video. So times like they are, hectic, busy, and today is a special day, so I thought, what the heck, it's my birthday. Yeah, my birthday shave. And thanks to every person who has ever wished me a happy birthday wish. Oh man, some of the social media sites I'm on right now, those guys are so awesome, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys as well. I am 56 in answer to your question today. Okay, I'm going to be using the Razor Rock. Yeah, I like this one. This is a Razor Rock's Monster, and been looking forward to using that one. It's been a while. I have another knife that I was showing you, a Spyderco. This was on my post that I put on social media, but I decided I would use the Steel Will. I like this one. It's the Apostate 1330, I believe. 1113. That's okay. Got it right. Not even close. 1113. The Steel Will brand. And I scored this one at the Blade Show in Atlanta this past June. It's a sweet blade too. That's my everyday carry for today. Now the razor I'm using is my Gillette Slim Adjustable, it's an awesome razor. In fact, I checked some of the prices on these particular razors on eBay this morning, and the lowest price, the low end price, well, you can get one a little less expensive than what I'm getting ready to tell you, but it wasn't in the best of condition. It was sort of been through the ringer. But the next best or next highest up price from the low end is I think around what was it, around 30 bucks, something like that. So it was well worth the price, and it was a 1962 model. This particular one here is I believe it's a 63, but nonetheless, we're going to open it up. It's a TTO, twist to open, slim adjustable, and I'm using some Vanderhagen blades today. These are, of course, produced for Walmart. Hell, they may even be produced by Walmart as far as that goes. But we're going to try this. I got a bad blade once before, and I tried shaving with this or with one of these, and it really didn't suit me at all. So we'll try it again and see what happens. Okay, give them a shot. Okay, now the shave soap I'm using today is going to be my Mutiny Captain Hunter's Scents of the Seven Seas Mutiny Bay Rum. And this is my aftershave splash and my shave soap. Monica Gillam, I commissioned her to take my aftershave splash and make a scent that would be close as possible to my aftershave splash. And this is my bottle. As you can tell, I've been using it, so it's gone down in the volume. But we'll be using this today because East Coast Wet Shavers, those guys, and Curtis George, my buddy, they have been doing something really awesome. They have been having shaves of the day in honor of my birthday. I think that's great. A lot of people using my brand soap, my Captain Hunter's Scents of the Seven Seas. I'm going to wet this brush right now, and then wring out just some of the water. I don't want it too wet because it's not necessary. It really isn't. And I'm going to go ahead and load up the bristles of the brush. This is a huge brush, and I'll tell you right now, if you don't load it up the way you should, then all of the soap will go down into the bottom part of the bristles, and it won't reach your face, and you end up not getting a very good lather out of it. So we don't want that to happen, so I'm going to load and load and load, unlike normal, of course. And that right there should be sufficient. I do have my shaving bowl that my wife has absconded, my metal bowl. She doesn't even clean it out. Look at her. Jeez. I'm messing with her. I'm going to put a little bit of water inside the bowl, just a few drops. Don't want to overdo it. And then I will get to stirring. Got on my shaving shirt today. It's Hilton Head. Just a shirt. I cut the top out just so I could enjoy a good shave, because I got a stain, a small stain or a cut or some kind of hole in the back. So I thought, well, there's no sense in, letting that shirt go to waste. So went ahead and just saved it. Smells nice. Very nice. Good lather too. Monica Gillam with Yulay soap of the gods did an excellent job making this up for me. Now it's, as you can probably tell, it's not wet enough. I need to put a little more water in, but I don't want to overdo it. So I wanted to go ahead and coat my face real well. So that's what I've done. Now I've got soap splattering everywhere. Put a little too much water in, as you can probably tell. That's okay. We will make plenty of soap, plenty of lather. Oh, I'm looking at the birthday wishes popping up on the screen as I record this. Awesome. I should have done this live, I guess, on Facebook. Nah. I wanted this to be for you guys on YouTube. Man, this brush will have lather in it for days, even after I rinse it out. I mean, serious. This is the kind of lather that I like when I shave. Now, I've already put pre-shave oil on. You may have noticed that. And I took my peanut razor, it's called. It's an electric beard trimmer. And I knocked out the first inch underneath the beard line just to trim it up a bit. It grows a little thicker under there as well. So here we go. Just wet the tip, or the end rather, of my Gillette. Here we go. Number 3 setting. That's what I'm using. Wow, I have had better blades than this. I'm not going any further. I don't know if I got a bad batch of blades, but I'm taking this one out and probably won't even get, any more use out of those. Maybe the wife can hack her legs, shave her legs. Yeah. So instead, I'm sticking in a Shark brand, which is one of my favorite blades. This is a super chrome Shark. Okay. I'll go ahead and recondition the skin there, because I think that sort of pulled them out by the roots. It felt like terrible. Can't believe that. Anyway, oh yeah. You can feel it even going farther and getting more hair, more whiskers. Yeah, that's the way it should be. Yep. And if you buy cheap blades, and when I say cheap, I mean not inexpensive, I mean cheap quality, then you're going to get a cheap shave that won't last very long. And Shark, they make some great blades, in my opinion. I'm going to swipe a line right there so I can see where my beard line runs. I don't want to cut into it, so I'm doing the downward pass right now anyway. So just did a little double downward pass and a little farther down into the beard line to trim appropriately. All right, that's good. Do the goatee area. I have to apologize to you guys. I haven't had time or, well, time basically to do any of my shaving videos. I've also bought some sodas. These are vintage style retro sodas. I've got about 4, I think, and then I'm going to be doing a soda review, old style soda review. Okay, now underneath the beard line, I've already mentioned that I trimmed it underneath, and here we go. I trimmed over to there with one side, and then I'm rotating the blade for the opposite. Perfect. Now, as I said earlier, it grows a little bit thicker underneath the chin area and right under the beard line. Why? Well, the reason is, and I've told you probably in the past on other videos, because when I was in high school, I had a beard. I call it a neck beard. It went down, you know, a lot farther down. So it caused extra thick beard growth in that area. So I have to go over it a couple of times, and I'll do that again in a second after I finish out the downward pass. And rotate the razor for the opposite side. That's how I do it. There is no wrong or right way as far as direction of shaving goes, I guess. Whatever is good for you and works, you know? Keep in mind, if for those of you that are not very experienced, if you're inexperienced in wet shaving, rub the cream down under your neck and feel the grain and feel where there's sparse growth and feel where there's thicker growth. That way you know where to shave. Now, my beard happens to grow at an angle toward the Adam's apple for some unknown reason. But we'll get all that in just a second. Look at that. Let me whip up a little bit more here. Just around and up and down. My daughter, Mallory, she lives in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. She is starting up wet shaving. Maybe this will be a very handy video for her to go by as far as her shaving when she starts shaving her face. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to shave my legs for you though, honey. I'm not. So you're on your own. You just have to apply what methods I use for the beard toward the legs, okay? It feels so nice. It really is awesome. And like I said, this is going to hold lather for days. I'm serious, watch this. I mean, and I stopped squeezing it because I don't want to use all my lather. I want to put some on the face. Wow. Extra nice, creamy. Has a great sheen to it as well. All right, here we go. Shark is doing an excellent job. This blade works perfectly. Now I know why they're my favorites. All right, or one of my favorites. Upward pass now. Just going against the growth pattern, or the grain, I guess you'd say. I rotated the blade, sort of giving equal coverage or cutting per side. All right, I did the upward pass. I'm going to just rub a little bit over that and do an across the grain or across pass. Making sure that you do it like this, and you won't have to shave as regularly as you normally do. As often you won't. I think I nicked myself. Won't be the first time, and it definitely won't be the last time either. All right, now down here I've got a spot over here that I normally get. It just grows weird right there, so against it right there, like I said, it grows toward the Adam's apple. I'm just going back and getting those spots. Okay, all right, now I've got some growth still around this area that I mentioned earlier, that I said it grows a little bit thicker there because of the neck beard in high school. So I'm going to re-lather that area and go from side to side. Stretching your skin does help. That's why I tilt my neck up. It tightens up the skin and the jowl, the jawline. But you know, it's totally up to you. If you get a better press or tightness by pressing on your neck, that's fine. Looky there, cut myself, nicked myself. Really didn't cut it, but twice. Going too fast, that's what it was. Now I'm just going downward, doing the downward pass. Remember earlier I did an upward pass. Still plenty of lather in the remaining whiskers. Wow, that is nice. Very smooth. Just making sure I got all the little bitty tips. If you feel any growth, go back over it. Do it now, and that way you won't have to worry about it growing out a lot quicker, so you don't have to shave quite as often. And I'm finished with the shaving. Isn't that pretty cool? Fast? Yeah. Now, if by chance my daughter and her significant other Zach, if they are wondering how are you going to get that to stop bleeding, okay, it's called an alum block, A-L-U-M. Alum, like some people used to make pickles with. Anyway, take the alum block. You can pick one of these up online. Razor Rock is the location, or one of the places, the brand of this rather. You can look it up and buy, I think, directly from them. If not, go to some of the other locations. Plenty of sites on there to choose from. My wife uses this a lot when she hacks her legs up. It happens occasionally, not very often. For me, at least. But sometimes I just want to go ahead and rub it over the entire face. I don't have any other spots that I've nicked or anything. It shuts down the pores, I know that. Which is basically the same thing that aftershave does. Now, I want to take all of this out just to show you. Isn't that wild? Look at that. very creamy, very nice. There you go, Captain Hunter's Scents of the Seven Seas. I apologize, got cut off. I had a birthday song from the pharmacy where I trade. Oh man. All right. It was a pre-recorded singing happy birthday song. Okay, never had that happen before. All right. Mutiny Bay Rum. This is the original scent from Captain Hunter's Scents of the Seven Seas. And since I'm using this today, I won't have to put on any post-shave balm or cream, because this stuff has enough skin moisturizers and emollients, everything inside that you would need, including witch hazel, believe it or not. It's got all kinds, over 20 ingredients in this particular aftershave, and it's awesome. And the smell is wondermus. It really is good. And that is it as far as my shave is concerned. I have finished. Thank you guys for watching. I certainly appreciate it. I really do. And thanks for all the birthday wishes. Wherever you may be, I appreciate that too. And to my daughter and her significant other, Zach, I dedicate this shave of the day to you guys, as well as to the East Coast Wet Shavers group on Facebook, because those guys are awesome, and I wish all of you the best. Thanks again. Peace.